just ask you about the situation regarding Tyson Fury. He's now officially vacated those 2 heavyweight belts. What's been your view of that whole situation?
It's been a very unfortunate situation for Tyson Fury and the heavyweight division. I think his rematch with Vladimir Klitschko was a really big and highly anticipated fight. You know, people were unsure whether Tyson had the fight of his life and Klitschko had the worst fight of his life. You know, people wanted to see, you know, is Tyson Fury the real deal? Although he proved it on the night, you know, a lot of people said that was more of Vladimir not performing than Tyson overperforming. So that's what really got everybody excited for the second fight. And obviously, it's come to light that he had some depression issues, some mental health issues that are very, very traumatic. And obviously the flagged dope test and the cocaine in the system or alleged cocaine in the system, you know, it's all looked very, very bleak for the whole of Team Fury. But, you know, he seems to have had his license has been suspended, or his license suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control, sort of pending a hearing. So hopefully they're not going to be too harsh on him. He just seems like a young man who has sort of lost his way. That's basically it, you know. I know lots of people who I don't know him personally. I've never really had a conversation like this with him, you know, in all the years he's been around. But everybody I know who does know him all say he's a lovely guy. He says he's a nice guy. All the stuff he says in the press and the media, he just says for publicity, just to hype fights. And you know, he's got a family. He needs to provide for them. So the sooner he can get back in the ring, doing what he does best, the better. You know, with him being out of the division, it doesn't help the division, in my opinion. You know, the heavyweight division will miss a character like Tyson Fury while he's away.
There's obviously a lot of speculation about it, but what it does appear to be certain is there's some sort of mental health problem, depression. Can you relate to that in terms of being involved in a sport that is so isolated and does have such highs and such bad lows?
Yeah, boxing is a strange sport. You know, it's 100 miles an hour in training camp. Then you have a fight, and you've got, you know, tens of thousands of people screaming for you, and it's on television, and there's millions of pounds, and it's all great. Then bang, it stops, and it's all over, and then you just got to get on with your life. You go from such highs to such lows. You know, some people struggle with those lows, those low periods when nothing's happening, and you know you're used to everything happening around you, and all of a sudden it stops. You know, I've had issues in the past when I was in my early career where I didn't know how to handle those quiet periods. I found myself just locking myself in a room and just, you know, it's kind of a perpetual thing where you feel bad and you feel bad and you watch a dramatic something on television that's a bit weird, dreary, and then it's in the winter, so there's no sun, and the time the sun is out, it's covered in clouds, and it just gets dark and gloomy, and it's just horrible. And it gets on top of you. So I can kind of relate in a small way. Obviously, I've never fortunately been as far gone as it seems Tyson Fury is, but even the little snippet of a sort of depression that I've had in my career, I can really relate and understand, you know, why he's kind of fell off the rails, you know, as he has. He probably just needs some time alone with his family, just to gather himself and, you know, get back on track. He'll be back 100%. He'll be back. You know, just needs to get away for a bit. You know, get out of the spotlight. And I'm sure every time he picks a paper up, he's reading stuff about himself, which is making him feel worse. Or he goes on his social media and he hears people ranting about him, his fans who are disappointed that he's not going to get in the ring and fight, who may have bought tickets, who might have. It all bit by bit, it gets to him, and you know, hopefully he's probably going to get some type of a ban. So whatever that ban may be, I'm sure when the ban's lifted, he'll be back and fighting in top level boxing.